He
Exactly.
just literally gave us an example of being straight up
That is his own point
direct.
of view.
He said, I don't like the Americans. Smoke is weed legal in Netherlands. Do you smoke? Hi guys, welcome back again. Today we are checking out something from the channel Dating Beyond Borders, and this is I asked the Dutch about their biggest stereotype.
Stereotypes.
I think one of the biggest misconceptions stereotype people have of the Netherlands, I think, is the rudeness.
Yeah.
Some people mistake their directness for rudeness.
Exactly. I wanted to say it's their directness that people mistake for being rude.
I've never seen or been with a Dutch person, so I can't say that. So today we are going to be taking a step closer to saying the stereotypes. So let's go.
I'll be there at 9 o'clock, and if someone's 10 minutes late, I'm like, why are you late?
I'm having a steak for lunch. I'm like, no, take some bread from home, get a piece of cheese, maybe butter, and then, yeah, perfect.
You've seen someone only once, and you meet them again, it's, oh, like you're the best friend. How are you? Oh, come here, kind of hug. Okay, come on.
I understand that, bruv.
We're just waiting for the first,
second time.
Yeah.
So how are you my best friend?
Dutch stereotypes.
Good.
We've all heard them. Incredibly tall, blonde people who ride bikes, wear clogs, eat a ton of cheese, and hagelslag.
I'm so sorry, the clothes, so they wear it in their day-to-day life or only in festive period or
because
season?
I actually thought it was like only festive period because that
But do you walk down the street and see somebody wearing a clogs? That is going to be interesting though.
Yeah.
Whole lot of weed in that one city they all live in.
Wait.
Amsterdam.
They smoke. Is weed legal in Netherlands? Is it legal something? Do you smoke?
Dutch are also said to be the most rude people out there who have zero filter. They're also stingy. Dutch are all for saving every single penny. No one is more of a sucker for a bargain in Europe than the Dutch. So how accurate are these stereotypes according to the Dutchies themselves? Which are so incredibly true that all the Dutch people swear by them? And which are more on the false side? I went to...
These guys are literally eating outside.
Yeah, it's not something you see on an
Yeah,
everyday
it's
life
crazy.
over
I love the outdoor system there.
Amsterdam and Utrecht. Yes, I know. There is another city besides Amsterdam. To find out just that.
What is one Dutch stereotype that you actually agree with?
You're the...
Typical Dutch. Yeah.
This is what we think
Typical the categories.
You definitely have the Dutch thing.
They're always very direct.
I agree with that. I'm quite direct.
Are you both direct, would you say?
Yes.
Very.
Very. In which way?
In every way, I think.
Every way,
Yeah, well,
first we say something and then we think about it.
Yeah, we can.
we're both direct.
I like that one.
I ask your opinion.
They say something before they think
Yeah, I will
about
be
it.
completely honest.
Yeah. Are you direct, both of you?
Not always, no.
I've heard that I am, so yeah, I'm direct.
In which sense?
Wow.
Do you tell people what you think?
Always. Always.
I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be racial. Please. I know I've said this quite a lot of time on the channel, but this is the first time I'm seeing a black Dutch person. Yeah. Don't take this the wrong way, please. Let's go.
I'm just honest.
I also love that about our culture. We just say what we think.
I see it as a good thing because you know what to expect of people, but different cultures it could come off as rude as well. I don't know, Asian cultures I'd say.
Does Dutch directness can be sometimes perceived as rudeness by foreigners?
Yeah, oh yeah, certainly.
Absolutely.
If foreign people say that Dutch people are rude, I can imagine. Yeah.
What's your name?
Roger.
Roger. In Dutch, how do you say it?
Rogier.
Rogier. I really can't do the Dutch accent. If you don't like something that someone is doing, would you tell them directly?
Yeah, I would.
When you asked about the archetypes, I was like, should I say they were really direct? But I don't feel it that way, actually. I am really going like this, like, I know what you mean, but... So I personally don't recognize it.
What do you think about the British way of saying, oh, excuse me, sorry, could I please tell you?
It's probably a good thing, you know, to be well-mannered. Being overly direct is not always good because it comes with the conflict.
When you see other very direct Dutch people, does that bother you?
Closes me, I'm like, whoa, you're really direct. That's a bit hard to say, but it's not really my type of people.
Other cultures tend to talk around it because not to hurt anyone, and we don't like the fluffiness.
So you don't want to waste someone's time by going around the issue, right?
Yeah, certainly.
You would probably say right away whether you like something or you don't like something, or you would say to someone whether something is good or bad. That could come off as very blunt as well. If you say, yeah, that...
Right, I think I am Dutch by nature.
I know you're gonna say that.
Like,
He's so direct.
a lot of well, I won't say enemies or a lot of beef that have ever happened in my life is because I hate to pamper situations. I will tell you to your face, hate me, love me, block me. I am still gonna tell you what I want
But I
to say.
think it's that way over here because we are not known to be direct. I think we so much think of other people's feelings before thinking of our feelings. And in that way we always think of how is this person going to react to what I'm about to say. Personally, I'm not a direct person.
Dutch.
I swing around words before, trying to say, okay, this is what I actually want, or I don't like this. And
I'm a Dutchian. Is
are
that
you
how they
proud
say
of
it?
it?
Yes.
I'm proud of it for him
You
because
know,
most times I even use him to be like, okay, let me tell this person I don't want this.
you go straight to
Okay,
the
I
point.
think Dutch
Don't.
people don't like it when people try to hide things from you. They would like to know things straight up, and otherwise they would see it maybe as ingenuine.
Okay, so if someone says, I love you, oh my god, you're so great.
We would never say that. I mean, I would never say that.
How do you feel when Americans or British people express themselves? Because they're not direct.
Sometimes it's difficult to get to the point. Wondering, what do you mean? Get to the point. Tell me, what's it?
And the American people are more, for me, a little bit more fake because if you go to in America, you go in the shop, they always want, oh, how are you doing? Do you have a nice day?
Yes.
They don't care about the answer. They just ask kind of politeness, but they don't care.
So
you
if
don't
you
like
call
it?
that
I don't
fake,
like Americans, no.
Do you like Americans in general?
No.
When I was visiting the US,
that's so blunt. He
Exactly.
just literally gave us an example of being straight up
That is his own point
direct.
of view.
He said, I don't like the Americans
Do you understand?
in general.
It does not mean that he won't coexist with them or he hates them, but that is his point of view. Maybe there are some traits he does not like. He does not have to come and pamper it.
This is the first time I'm seeing somebody like straight up say something.
Remember, there's something that's called
They are
freedom of
thinking.
speech, freedom of expression. You are free to also hate me.
I also felt like when you enter a store, they're like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I was like,
Yeah, like, why?
"Sorry,
Is it too much?
it's too much.
It's too
for
much.
us." Yeah, I think they hold a mask maybe sometimes and be like really nice, but not really. I don't know.
You can be
If a Dutch
fake.
person is nice to you, then
Yeah.
it's like sincere.
Yeah.
For me, it
But it's good to
sometimes
know that.
feels a bit ungenuine. Somebody saying, "Oh well, no, I really like it," and then you get this feeling that it's not really true.
I have a lot of English clients, and I have to type really long sentences to get across. And sometimes I'm like, man, I just want to say yes and no.
Okay, if you want something very easy, you can ask you directly to your boss. There's no hierarchy.
So if you don't like something, you can tell your boss, I don't like this idea.
There's no hierarchy in the Dutch system.
Sorry, to deviate from the question you asked, right? I remember back then when I used to work for one lady like that, right? So everybody in the office was like scared to go out for lunch, or if they go out for lunch, they try to buy the most smallest thing ever. I'm like, you're paying me for my service. You don't get to dictate what I eat, how I eat. So
There's another system on this one. That's something that someone has to stand up for. But in this case, I just want to know, what is the hierarchy in Netherlands? Do they practice it? Because over here in Africa, we practice this hierarchy thing a lot. So wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
In America, for example, if I say something, it was okay, that would be a 4 out of 10 in America. But here it would be could be a 7 or 8 out of 10.
You see someone only once and you meet them again. It's, like you're the best friend. How are you? Oh, come here, kind of hug. Okay, come on.
If you don't like somebody, we just tell them.
Doesn't that hurt?
No, the other way around.
No, it's easier.
Really?
Yes.
So if someone says like, you look bad today,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But if you spend a whole day with somebody you don't like, look around how many nice people are here. Then you can spend your time better than that.
Wow.
They always complain about everything, about the weather or other people.
They always complain.
Yeah, about
Really?
everything.
Yeah.
About the weather, about the crowd, about everything, yes.
Is it because the weather is quite terrible, or is it just the style of people?
It's so good living in Holland, so you complain about everything. When we're in another country, we can always pick out the Dutch.
Really, how can you notice the Dutch? How do they stand out?
The tourists in another country, the way they're dressed, the what they wear, how they behave, always complaining. Oh, look, the coffee's here €4. Always complaining.
thing.
Most of the people eat cheese and sandwich for lunch. They just take bread and they put a slice of cheese on it and they put another bread and it's a sandwich. It's good. It's good enough for lunch. You eat one or two and it's okay. Nobody complains. Everybody thinks it's okay.
With butter and mayonnaise.
With butter. Then you're a real Dutch guy.
Why go for lunch and have something warm? I don't get it, because in the evening you are also eating warm. Yeah, I'm having a steak for lunch. You're like, no, you just take some bread from home, get a piece of cheese, maybe butter, and then perfect. For a reason, we're the biggest people on earth,
Peanut butter also really Dutch.
Yeah, peanut butter with hagelslag. For the Dutch people watching, hagelslag, it's the best. Oh.
What happened there?
I think something fell into the water.
That's also typical Dutch. Ja. Ja, dat is jammer. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. Yeah, her whole bike bag just dropped in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is anybody diving in for
Have you had
her?
any culture shocks upon arriving here?
When I arrived to this country, I came here to do a master's. There was orientation. They gave away free lunches. I remember going to the cafeteria, grabbing my bagged lunch and going to the table, and I open up the bagged lunch. I look inside, it's a sandwich, but there's something missing. So I went back to the table and I asked the lady, can I get a new sandwich because there's something missing? And she looked at it and she was like, nope, that's your sandwich. It was a slice of cheese in between two slices of bread. And that was my introduction to the Netherlands.
What was like, there's something missing. Where's the meat? Where's the tomatoes?
What is one stereotype that you don't agree with?
Where's the
about Dutch
onions?
people?
Stereotype.
In other countries, people say we are German.
Yeah.
Everybody from the Netherlands hates it when everybody say we sound like German. We hate it. Don't say it.
German.
We're not German, we're Dutch.
When you're abroad, everyone says like, oh, you're from Amsterdam, you smoke weed, but I never smoke weed.
I think people tend to like illegal things more, and if stuff is not illegal anymore, it's not as exciting anymore.
They love the
Maybe
trio.
in Amsterdam area, city areas, and for sure tourists that come to Amsterdam smoke a lot of weed. But the average Dutch person does not smoke weed, no.
Oh wow, it's crazy, man. So they allow street smoking.
Be
It's actually
on
a
time
busy city.
and very punctual and
Planning.
if we have a meeting or just like a casual, just a date at 9 o'clock, I'll be there at 9 o'clock. And if someone's 10 minutes late, I'm like, why are you late? So I think that's a bit Dutch, maybe.
Yeah.
Everything is on time and on schedule.
What
and
we call
also the
African
buses and
time.
trains and the yeah.
You have a saying something like just being yourself is crazy enough. Is
Yeah,
that true?
that's true, yeah.
How do you say it in Dutch?
Doe maar gewoon, dan doe je al gek genoeg.
Yeah, my mother always used to say that.
Doe maar gewoon.
Yeah.
Act normal.
Yeah, act normal, and then that's enough.
That's typical Dutch.
That's typical Dutch. Yeah.
What does that really mean? What does that come down to?
Don't do anything that's not normal.
For example, if you look at the terrorist and you would sit there, you would order a bottle of champagne, then all people around you would thinking something of it.
Yeah.
Why would you order a bottle of champagne?
Yeah.
Do normal.
Behave normal.
And what is being normal? Ordering a bottle of cheap wine.
Just cheap wine and a beer. That's
normal.
That's what they think. You know, we like to order a bottle of champagne. That's why we know that people always react like that.
What do you think about the stereotype that Dutch people are? They like to save money. And they are cheap. True.
Oh yeah.
This is not a multiple choice question. True.
It's true. Yeah, we like discounts.
Well, that's the type I am.
I just imagine what Black Friday is gonna be like in it. And if they like
It's gonna be
discounts,
jokes.
I just want to ask a question: does supermarkets or any of those stores give discounts like kind of Black Friday?
They should.
Yeah,
It's kind of
do
like
they?
a universal thing, you know, to attract customers.
It's gonna be.
You finally found it. You are Dutch after all.
Yeah.
They don't count the money, but they don't want to spend it.
No.
That's the other way around.
I mean, Dutch people in general would pick the cheapest thing in the supermarket and those kind of things, yeah. That's also a reason why the supermarket in the Netherlands is in general quite cheap.
Really looking for
Wow.
the cheap things that you can buy, but at the other side, also spending large amounts of money on holidays and stuff.
Oh
We also say,
wow!
like, don't be so Dutch, you know, and say to each other, but or say like that's a really Dutch thing to say or to do. And when it comes to like being greedy and with money and stuff.
I always find it interesting because I feel like Dutch people earn quite a lot, but then there is this stereotype that they really like to get a good sale and get things cheaper and actually brag about that they got the cheapest thing. I heard that as well.
Yeah, that happens too.
When
Yeah.
you get a compliment about your clothes,
Yeah.
first thing you say how much it was, and it's actually nicer if it was cheap.
Oh, wow,
It's
but it's,
like
it's so crazy over here because if people compliment your clothes and if money is the first thing you're saying, you always brag about having the most expensive clothing or accessories
The
at all.
brand. People
And-
go crazy over brands over here.
And the funny thing is, when yours is cheaper, you just keep your mouth closed because they're going to look at you weirdly.
Like, oh yeah, I bought it in the sale, 40% off.
Nobody's
And
gonna say
everybody's
that here.
Oh, you got it in the sale for 40% off? Oh my god, that's so nice.
I could live here. I do that too. I think it makes sense. I mean, if you
It's
pay a lot
crazy,
of money
man.
for it, then what's so cool about it, right?
Yeah.
Why is that? Because I feel like Dutch people earn quite a lot of money.
Yeah, that's true. They don't want to spend it because when you're not spending it, you keep it and it's there when you're old.
Why would you spend it
Oh.
today if you could save it for tomorrow?
Maybe we used to be Protestant country and a bit Calvinist, and there's also being very economic about your expenses.
I just think they like to negotiate, that's all.
At the end of the day, they are business people. But I like the outdoor lifestyle. Ah, she looks
In
so
Holland we have a
cool.
word, it's called genieten. And there's not really an English word for it, but it just means having a good time. And a lot of Dutch people tend to focus their life on genieten. Enjoy the sun.
Enjoying the moment. I
Yeah,
think,
really
right?
be in the moment.
Isn't there another word for it?
Yeah, die also gezellig. Yeah,
So
so
you have a lot of words for having a good time.
yeah, actually.
So you really want to have a good time.
But I think genieten is more.
Gezellig is the word, not genieten. Yeah, it's gezellig. Yeah,
And I think genieten is more from the inside, that you enjoy the moment, and gezellig is like the circumstances you're in are gezellig.
Yeah. So I know better Dutch than you.
Misschien dat mijn liefde nog afloopt. Je ruikt beat en seks als ik langsloop. Als je bitch wil chillen is het geen probleem.
Wow.
Dan ga ik
It's crazy, man. I love their outdoor lifestyle because literally we can see everybody outside,
Yeah.
even eating, having their own time.
Just chilling.
That's rare over
If
here.
you watch, there was a lady sitting by the riverside
With a chair.
just chilling, man. That's natural. Over here, you sit down like that. Some people might walk up to you. Are you okay? Are you sad? Are you feeling like jumping in? Like they'll feel like you're suicidal because we're not used to that norm. I think there was a day I was like sitting outside our balcony. My wife came on like, "Baby, are you okay? Are you fine?"
Obviously, are you fine? Why are you alone?
Exactly. So that mindset, we're not used to it. That chilling outdoor, that outdoor experience, taking a walk, taking a stroll, it's not really part of us.
But this is actually very informative to see. Prior to this time, I didn't know the Dutch love cheap things. I don't know.
Who doesn't? I feel like there is nobody in this world that
But
doesn't
over
love
here,
cheap
we
things.
love cheap things, but we don't want to tell people we got it cheap.
Cheap.
When we get something
Yeah.
for like cheaper amount, we exaggerate it times 10x to another person that, okay, this is how much I got it. And it's just so crazy that the Dutch people are happy when getting something
I'm
cheap.
proud of it,
I'm
yeah.
proud of it, yeah. And this is actually very informative. And let me know what you think about this in the comment section. And I will see you on my next one.